Hi, reception. So yesterday we started looking at the shape of the moon. We talked about how it's a 3D shape because you can see it all the way round. It was round all the way around. We called it a sphere. That was our new word that we learned. My turn, sphere, your turn. Now we're going to continue learning about our 3D shapes, but before that, we're just going to quickly recap. Remember, that means go over again. Recap our 2D shapes, our flat shapes that we've learnt about before, okay? So quick as we can. My turn, triangle, your turn. My turn, square, your turn. My turn, rectangle, your turn. My turn, circle, your turn. And one more time without me, I'm going to mix up the order. Now, well done. The shapes that we've already learnt about, we've learnt about how they are 2D shapes. That means that they might look like this shape when we look at it this way, but when we turn it over, they are actually flat, okay? So it looks different that way than it does that way. It is a flat shape. Same with this one. We know this one's our rectangle, but it is a flat shape, okay? Triangle, flat. Square, flat, okay? All of these shapes are flat. However, the shape that we looked at yesterday wasn't flat, was it? We looked at our sphere and we found lots and lots of different things that were a sphere shape, just like the moon that we talked about. Now, if we compare this shape to the ones that we just looked at, if I turn my 2D shape this way, it goes flat, doesn't it? However, if I turn this shape all the way around, no matter which way I turn it, it always looks quite flat, doesn't it? So a good way to remember them, our 2D shapes are flat, our 3D shapes are fat. Flat, fat, fat, flat, okay? So that is a way that we can kind of remember in our head what the difference is between 2D shapes and 3D shapes. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly practice sorting our 2D shapes and our 3D shapes, okay? And that's all we're going to do today. Now I'm going to put my camera down and I'll show you that I have got 3 balls in front of me. One says 2D and one says 3D. I'm going to show us a shape at a time and we're going to practice sorting them into 2D shapes or flat shapes and 3D shapes or fat. Flat, fat. First one. Got our triangle here. Let's turn it around, let's really have a look at it. It looks pretty flat, doesn't it? So I'm going to put that in my 2D bowl for our flat shapes. Next one. This doesn't look flat to me. No matter which way I turn it, it still looks quite flat. So I think this is a 3D shape. So I'm going to pop that in here for my 3D shapes. Next one. Our rectangle. Let's turn it around. Let's give it a good look. This one looks flat to me. I think this is a 2D shape. I know this is my rectangle, and if I turn it sideways, it looks pretty flat. So that can go in my 2D bowl with my triangle because it is a flat shape. Let's try one more. Let's go for one that we've talked about already. Here, I've got my sphere, okay? It's not a circle. It's not this shape, even though it looks similar if I put it this way. It's not a circle because my circle is flat, okay? My circle would go in my 2D shapes. However, my sphere is round all the way around like a ball. Okay, it's fat all the way around, so that's going to go in my 3D shapes. Now, what I'd like you to do, reception, is have a look around the house for different examples of 3D shapes, whether it's maybe a tin of baked beans or a brick or a ball, any example of a 3D shape that you can find, and then you can create your own 2D shapes. You could draw some triangles or some circles or rectangles, cut those out, and then maybe you could scatter them around a room and sort them into a hoop or a box or anything that you can find. Sort your shapes into 2D shapes or 3D shapes. 2D flat shapes or 3D fat shapes. Flat or fat, okay? Good luck.